morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Twisted Koi. How are we doing out there, cupcakes? No, we're not Twisted Towels. I think guess where we are. And you, the ginger pond keeper. I see you, Andy. Good to see you back in front of the camera, my man. Nice to see you got some more mirrors going into the pond. So yeah, we're here at New Forest Koi today because we are going to be going through and doing some selection on some fry, I believe. Hopefully the same fry that I've got at home, which would be the Goshki and the Goshki Cross Red Kajaku. The off fats and the tench fats are looking good. Plenty of good array of water plants. Bloody good prices as well. But you all know what it's like here. Let's have a look at the main front pond. We've had some additions. Ooh. Look at that kahaku. So yeah, gonna be another busy fun and games day. That's all the boxes of fry that are going out. There's my mix. Happy cookie. Anyway, cup of tea and chat time. I'll having a little sort through, having a bit of a size grade. Having a bit of a move round, are we? A little bit of a move round.
A bit of a discount, price discount going on.
Ooh!
From £35 down to £20.
Ho, 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 ho. You heard it here, from £35 down to £20. Now, you cannot go wrong. And some of these Mizzou Ogons and that are in here are absolutely cracking.
Little Shiros.
Yep, some of the Shiros are lovely.
Ones, Matsubas.
Yep.
There'll be some Goshki going in there as well. There's a little Komonru there, going down to £25.
He's got a nice pattern on him. Get a bit of food in him, it'd be beautiful.
Yeah, a bit skinny. But time of year, if we feed them anymore, the filters will crash.
Matt's cowbacky.
That's cowback. Yeah, all sorts going down. Nice Deutsch on there.
Yeah, Deutsche Yamabuki. Oh, Ginrin Yamabuki's not so bad, is it?
There you go, that's chosen by you, going down to £20 today.
Beautiful. Look at that Ginrin. See, should have had that one myself.
There you go, yeah. There might be a certain Deutsch Chiba going that way as well.
Ooh.
We won't tell it.
Trust me, there is a couple of really nice Deutsche Chiba in here. And I've also got a subscriber that is after a Ginrin Sorokoi.
Silence.
I kill you.
Chiba there. There we go.
Nice Chiba.
Let's do some more pattern, but for 20 quid,
You can't go wrong. Plenty of fish for 20 quid, that's for sure.
It's going to be a hell of a tank.
There's some nice platinums in there as well. Ginrin Shiro there's nice.
Yeah, I know. People, it's platinum there. Cracking fish.
Yep.
They just go unnoticed a little bit, you know, when you've got so many fish in a pond.
Yeah.
I know.
There is some cracking Shiros in there as well. And that's Ginrin Matsukowbaki, isn't it? Oh, very nice dark Achiba.
Yeah, it's the one of the Achiba spawn is that one. They're still trying to come up and grab the food.
That's what I mean.
They're proper hungry. There's too many fish in the pond.
So yeah, get yourself to New Forest and come and grab yourself a bargain, because there is some fucking cracking fish in here. And then they'll go in there. £25 each or 5 for 100 quid. Ooh, getting really saggy.
Yeah. Really wonderful.
That Commander is quite pretty.
Should I start trying to jump out? Oh, well done. Well caught.
Well caught. It's the sides back up. Once I can get the hook in.
That's right, that'll be right.
Real nice kick of curry here at the back there. Ah, that's almost 30 centimetres of fish for 25 quid. Now, I'm sorry, that cannot be argued with. Period. What we got over here? Some cracking goshkis, chasuis. Ginrin Matsukaubaki. Nice Ginrin Shiro. And the quality starts to rise. I wonder if my Shiro's still in here. I tell you, look at that. Now that is absolutely beautiful. Yep. There really is some stunning chasui in there. Stunning Shiro. Beautiful shower. And all these are individually priced. Both this vat and that one. But you want a bargain? Get yourself down here, because there is some cracking fish. So these are the ones that we were part of spawning. Yeah.
So we did these when you were here. So, I mean, they'll have just had a 10-degree temperature shot doing that. That little bit of water up in there will be toasted.
Yeah.
And they'll be all along this edge. And as soon as they get split, get her off down into that.
So this is the goshki fry from when we Kajaku fry from when we were here recording the spawnings. Look at them doing absolutely splendid. So how many would you say you've got in here, roughly?
About 5,000 to a pond. So they're quite low stock density.
Yeah.
Kick on.
As you can see.
But they're identical ponds, two different types, so we'll compare, contrast
Yeah.
them
Yeah.
in the same environment.
So you've got goshki in this one, kajaku in the one up there.
both together.
Oh shit, yeah, sorry. My head's start again. My head's all over the place. Right. This is the Kajaku from when we came down and did the hand spawning. Up in the pond up above is the spawning that happened the day after. That was with the Mark Gardner and Masako female and the really dark male. And what's in this one?
Do you remember we spawned that tiny little female that I only put in there just to see what sex it was?
Oh right, yeah, the ones that come out with the green eggs.
They're like the yeah. So there was only a couple of thousand eggs, wasn't there?
Yeah.
I don't know if you get them on camera, but these things are now an inch long.
Yeah, I can see them.
So these are sort of,
How have they come along so far then?
yeah, there's so few of them. These had a pond in the hatchery to themselves.
Right, okay, because there was less of them.
Massive amounts of food to the number of fish.
You can't see them out in the middle, all around the edges. But you'll find they're mainly around the edges because the water is shallow around the edges. Ricky was saying you can have sort of like 10 degrees difference between the edges and the middle. That's what you're saying, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah, but they're doing extremely well. I haven't got any of them ones in my mix, have I? No, no one's got any of these.
It wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Just a play.
Yeah, that was the little female that looked a bit like golden corn.
Golden corn type
Yeah.
thing. Across the Krashagoi, Ochiba, Ginrin.
So yeah,
They should grow like crazy.
it's
They are growing like crazy. They're nearly an inch long at 3 weeks old there.
3 weeks old and an inch long. That is crazy. If you go down into that corner there,
There were some sizes on some of them. Definitely.
but you can
Wow.
see, and all gathered up around the edge.
So which ones is it you're doing today?
The YouTuber's choice. It's a
Yep.
red Kajaku Goshki cross, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
And these are the ones I selected out again, a small number, went into a very hot pond full of live food.
Yep.
So only 1,500 went into a pond, so they've absolutely flown. Probably 5 centimetre fish now. But it's only a
Jesus
small
Christ,
number.
mine are only about, yeah.
Yeah, they're
different.
just to get a feel for them.
Yeah.
See where we're heading. So yeah, their siblings that have been going out in the orders this week are all 3/4 of an inch long.
Yeah.
Same fish, just kept at a higher stock density and means there's less food per fish. The difference is every time you thin the koi down, they grow back. So
Yeah.
This is why we just keep going through stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see them in a minute and get a better idea of. I've not seen them up close in the bowl, these ones, so
Oh, so it'll be a first for you as well.
yeah, they might be alright, might not.
I'm looking forward to be told what to look for.
If they're big enough, we should really be able to see exactly what's what.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, at that size, no.
And I say,
It'll probably be, if we get 100 keepers out of 1,000 today, I'll be quite happy at the minute.
yeah,
So, see,
sweet.
have a look. Missed a bit with the weed killer. Yeah, you see these. Considering there were so few of them, pond looks quite chocker with them.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere you look. A whole load of big ones up along that back edge. So yeah, I mean, out of 2,000 eggs, there's probably 1,000 viable 1 to 2 inch fish in there already.
That is awesome. Especially, like I remember the female now. There was hardly any eggs that come out, was there?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was male. It's a small slip. It was only put in there to prove which way it was.
And yeah, we didn't get a hell of a lot of egg. We didn't get many eggs at all, and they were green in colour.
Yeah, that's quite normal for that sort of variety.
Yeah.
Eggs and ham.
They were tiny, some of the smallest fry I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Because the eggs were just, but they've come good.
Could that be because one of its size and two, its age?
Yeah, both. Yeah, I mean, it was very young and very small, but yeah, egg size next time we spawn it will be a lot bigger, probably double the size of the eggs and 10 times the amount of eggs.
Right.
But this is, for this variety, this is all I actually want.
Yeah.
Even if we have loads of them, they're going to be Ginrin Chagoi, Ginrin Krashagoi. We don't sell. I've got loads of that sort of stuff from our normal varieties, so
Yeah.
this is a nice experiment. The best few of these will make it up to my high-speed growing unit. It'd be interesting. It wouldn't surprise me to have these up to 35 centimetre toes by this time next year.
I can't wait.
And they could be incredibly ugly.
Mhm.
They could be really
But
ugly.
another one that we are going to follow the progress on. So what we got in this one?
Milky Jackley. So these are from the same batches from right there. So it's a lot smaller, a lot higher stock density.
That's an understatement. Hell of a lot smaller.
First what I want to do is we've done a column.
Sizing some of these. When were these hatched?
Is this from your very first spawnings?
Yeah, the very first one this year.
So how old are these in months?
These are still 7 weeks old.
What?
But these are the ones that have also been put out into
7
heater in the
weeks?
tunnels.
They're very
Same as
big.
what we pushed on in the other tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Where'd you get these feeders from? And is it a case of they just tick over during the course of a period of hours, or?
Yeah, they run on clockwork, so these run 12 hours. So they'll trickle food in for 12 hours continuously.
Mm-hmm.
They're about 250 quid each, something like that.
Bloody hell.
So,
Yeah, there are some sizes down there, aren't there?
For the age.
yeah, the koi, it's just the less you keep, the faster they grow. But if you've got to keep enough to have the numbers.
Yeah.
So the 2-week-old ones, it's more like the size you'd expect from 2-week-old ones.
Yes.
Down. What's 2 weeks ago? You were 3 weeks ago. Spawnings.
3 weeks, I think. So what spawning was that one?
Kikasui cross Kinshawa.
Uh-huh. The next one to get filled, no doubt.
Yeah, just waiting to be done. More 7-week-old ones that are just, again, higher stock levels. Just a lot smaller.
Lots of different colours in there, mind.
Yeah, it's quite a big mix of varieties in there. It's already been done, cleared.
Scrubbed. Salt scrubbed, wasn't it?
Not these.
No, no.
Just drained and dried. These are Benny Kikakuru. Yeah, the average size you see for 2 to 3 week olds.
Yeah. Still very small, aren't they?
Yeah, this is where they'd normally be.
Yeah. But with the weather we've been having and the other ones, they're, with the temperature
Yeah,
difference.
get the right food. So these are slightly the same age, slightly bigger.
Looking like 2-year-old should.
2 week
2 week old. Well, looks like I'm going to have one of them days today, doesn't it? Absolutely crammed full of them.
Yeah, 4 weeks time, these will all be sort of pushing an inch long and like a colourful
Yeah.
array of fish along it. Each one's a different parents that we did that day. Some slightly bigger. A lot depends exactly.
How many times do you feed them a day?
We don't feed them. This
This is
is
just done
purely
by-
on live food, yeah, on the food in the ponds.
Mm-hmm.
We don't even start trying to feed them until they're normally about 5 weeks old. We'll start introducing a bit of food, and then by the time they're 6-7 weeks old, they'll be fully onto the food, and then we can market them, catch them up and move them on.
Oh, some nice patterns on them.
So is this just a mixed pond?
Now that's all Beniki, Kakura and Ulchimate and Ashiki.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the same parrots that the Grand Show ones are from.
Yep.
Just finding feeders now, just sort of running that live food.
They're quite big, aren't they?
So you've got a few that size and a little bit bigger in the IBC tank.
These have flown. So the food went absolutely crazy in this one.
Mm-hmm.
So these are Kinshower, Deutsch Kinshower, Cross, Kikasui, whatever else we did that day. Hiyatsuri, wasn't it?
Yes.
Hiyatsuri. So I expect there'll be quite a lot of
So they're 3
orange
weeks.
metallics. Again, 3 week old, but they're. I won't see it on the camera, but that's what it can. Just about finishing their food. Yeah, I mean, this was absolute chocolate with Daphnia.
Mm-hmm.
But the fish sort of tell you that they go from being fat when the food's there to suddenly getting skinny when they start running out.
Yeah.
And then obviously we'll start putting feeders on. But yeah, these have flown. Amazing. They are looking very very orange.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now we'll do what we're gonna do there. We'll catch these, so we'll do the ones in one of these tunnels. So yeah, this pond's done, cleared, needs draining, redoing. This one's done, cleared.
Wow.
So they've already done one of their cycles.
Yeah.
15 ponds for all the Go Sankey stuff. So we're spawning next week. And by the week after, I think 15 tripods ready.
Oh my god.
So long days. That's some mixed batch waiting to go through.
As I say, there's some lovely metallics in there.
Yeah, that's the mix that's been going out as a 6 week olds. So there's Goshki, Asagi, Kajaku.
Let's see that. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Just a scoop off the feeder.
Oh wow,
Oh my god.
size on them.
That's just the difference between a low stock density.
Oh, that's lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh yeah, these have got to be freezer, probably 5 centimetres, the biggest ones. That's our challenge for today.
That is cool.
Drained off, I can move after the water across. So that one's cleared, fresh water.
Yep.
So the good ones just go next door.
Oh,
And they'll
right,
just carry
okay.
on absolutely flying then. Because they're
Yeah.
doing that. You just hold that there for me. Go and get one. Very amazing.
I put my tripod down somewhere and I can't remember where.
Inside, didn't you?
Did I?
I believe you did.
Put that one down there. Yeah.
Oh, careful. No, put back, put it. This is insane.
There's some stunning fish in there. Some strange patterns.
I do love this white though. It's very, very lovely. It's like a sheen, isn't it?
Mm. See that one with the orange pattern by your finger there, Dan?
By my finger there, my finger.
It was by your finger, you donut. That one there that's on the surface. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
That is madness.
Break my neck on airline.
That was just one scoop.
Yeah, that'll be the bulk of them. They sit on the feeder quite hard. You know, taking a load of water out.
Some of these with the white and the striking orange pattern on them, they look nice.
Yeah, I think there's basically going to be 3. I'll split them into the 3 types.
Yeah.
So they're basically doing it this way, they're going into their own water. So
Yeah.
this one was cleaned out, fish that were in it are gone. Siphon the water across, they go into their own water, but we'll reduce the stock density by 75%.
Yeah.
And they'll absolutely, they haven't stopped growing, but they slowed right down to what they were, and they'll fly on again.
Yeah.
And we'll get a much quicker idea of what numbers are worth keeping when we go through the bigger ponds of them. We'll have an idea of, being a new cross,
How they,
how they're developing, what we're
Yeah.
looking to keep. We'll set up a few bits so I can split them out and we
Yeah.
can get footage of them. There's quite a lot of customers have got these as well. Different
Yeah.
people at different ages.
This is what we've got, isn't it?
This is exactly what you've got. Yours were ahead of most people's because you had some of mine.
Yeah.
Nice and warm in here pretty quick, but grab.
So, first thing you're going to do is literally just split them into types.
I think what I'll do is I'll just split the keepers from the non-keepers, and we'll put a few of each type in bowls against each other, because I think we'll have three. We'll have the non-metallic Goshki, the sort of normal Kajaku type stuff that's a bit darker. They were the ones that hatch two colours.
Yep.
And they're quite obvious which ones they are still. And then there's the lighter colour ones, that are metallic, which will be very light coloured Kajakus.
There's still hundreds of them.
This is enough for us to get some footage and get an idea. So that pond will be cleared, redone. There's one of my 14 I need next week. Week after. Doing it like this, they never leave their own water.
Yeah.
So the good ones literally are always in. They don't have any shocks. Temperature shock's not such a problem, but pH of some of the ponds can be crazy.
Yeah.
So they'll live with it, no problem. But if you start moving them from here to down to the facility down there and then back again, you'll have
Issues.
a world of pain. Right, wait a minute, I'm going to grab a couple of bits.
Come on.
There's loads in this.
Yeah, no, it's crazy, isn't it? See them all shooting back down this way. They're all coming back down because they know that the feeder is here. They're not stupid.
Very cheap, easy way of
Hey, now that's smart thinking.
You can literally then just start seeing.
So the ones you're putting in this bowl, they are
they're going to be kept. And we'll split them in a minute to show the difference.
So what
Quite tricky to see.
what is it you're looking at this moment in time? Is it body shape or?
To be honest, the body shape of the whole lot is pretty good and strong. So deformations look like there isn't any issues. So literally, it's quite nice. So you're just literally looking for brightness and patterns at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like this will get into trouble, so you got a good chance that there'll be a little tancho goshki, but
So the black in the middle of the head, that's just the skull, isn't it?
no, not on. It is kind of skull, but with goshki, because you've got the black, you see it travelling down the line, so it's where the reticulation comes from. So it's in the. Although they hatch a light coloured. What's weird is Kajaku's hatch yellow, Goshki's hatch yellow, but this combination has produced these ones are the ones that hatched 2/3 black, 1/3 orange.
Yeah.
And they're more like Kajaku's look when they're a bit older.
Yeah.
And a bit lacking in pattern, some of them. Probably still a little bit early to be trying to do this, to be fair, but and they
So
we do a set amount in a minute, so we know roughly where we are.
yeah.
That's probably more than I was expecting to be keeping.
Mm-hmm.
But again, you can't, once they're back in there, you can't see the patterns on them.
Yes. So these ones are in here because they're patternless or
Not
less
Some of
pattern.
them come, they're on a variety like this where we don't know where they're going. You're going to have sort of Kajakus, which develop a pattern later, which we'll potentially miss. These will go out as C grade 1 to 2s because we've been through them. But amongst them, there'll be some quite smart fish.
Yeah.
There'll also be some quite
Ugly
plain
fish.
ugly fish. But I mean, that's part and parcel. With a variety, we don't really know where they're going.
Yeah.
So I'm picking out fish that seem to have more of a pattern today. In 2 weeks' time, these can start developing patterns because wouldn't normally do it this early.
Yeah.
And it's one of those. You thin them down, they grow better. But if you're selecting out fish that haven't, if the patterns start breaking on some of these more solid ones, which they do with some varieties.
Yeah.
But I mean, that scoop there, that's one I've taken out, and that's it. And there's one, so 20 fish there. There'll be 20 fish there, and only one's gone that way out of 20. Whereas the first scoop, more went.
So this one here has got a pattern on it. Is that
Just
too small?
Too small for against its siblings to go in there.
Yeah.
It's not as strong. Make it through. There. You get some like so. That's what you'd expect from normal goshki. This kind of
Yeah, that's
black head, black spine, and then an orange and grey pattern.
yeah, that was one of the ones that caught my eye.
You've got a fish like this that's got basically 4 colours already showing on it.
Mm-hmm.
So nice strong body, nice shine to it. What it turns out like. can already see the percentages.
Yeah.
But to give these a good chance to grow and do well, you have to do it.
Yeah, you have to split the numbers
I
down.
wouldn't do this early normally. It's your fault, Vince. When someone buys a box of our sea greys, it goes, God, they turned into some absolute bangers.
Yeah. You'll go, yep, Vince, you twat.
So again, that's more like what you'd expect normal goshiki.
Yeah. It's got a beautiful little pattern on it.
And that's what normal sort of kajaku you'd expect to be looking like.
Right, yeah. So more of a silvery than a dark grey
silver
black.
yellow with and I reckon that's like the in between of the two.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see patterns on these dark ones, which is next to impossible.
So will these go back in this one?
Nope. Once they go on, they
What
go
about
on.
that one?
What are you pointing at? This one?
Yeah. I can see pattern on it.
Can you? See, I'm struggling to see pattern on that. I can see a darker patch in the back
There is yellow round the dorsal. And down this side.
Take your word for it. But yeah. So there's a couple of smaller ones that have got patterns, but not
But
them.
they're too small.
I'm most interested in the dark ones
Mhm.
from these. Because at the end of the day, if the dark ones turn out good, when they hatch, I can pick them up at 1 day old. I
Yes.
can go through them and just take the dark ones out. And if I know that half the dark ones are make decent fish, then it's a quick way of thinning your numbers down to get your percentages.
Yeah, a bit like you can with Shiro and Showa.
Yeah, I mean the trouble with those is you've still get lots of good fish from them. But yeah, you can get your numbers down quickly. Even if you hatched a lot smaller percentage of dark ones. That one there's got a proper little pan.
Yeah,
See that?
you can see that straight
That's
off.
that size fish
Yeah.
to be dealing with. It's lacking a bit down the back end, but
So is that how a kajaku comes out?
no, that's kind of more like you'd expect to see from a goshki, but it's metallic.
Mhm. So is there the possibility of having metallic goshki in amongst this lot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what a kajaku is, but they start life quite differently.
A goshki's got the floating benny, whereas
Well, yeah, new goshki lines do, but by crossing it back with kajaku, I expect we've ruined that. I don't expect to see.
so we might not get the floating benny.
Well, it'd be nice if we had the odd kajaku with floating benny.
Yes, but doesn't that then make it a Benny Ginger?
Well, no, because Benny Ginger have got a lot more black,
Right.
so they got a darker base. But that's what I'm hoping some of these will be like.
Yeah.
So there's a Ginrin one there, so I'm not sure he's an escapee from somewhere, because there shouldn't be any Ginrin in these.
Mhm. Yeah, you can
Quite
see
where
it.
he's come from. These must be some of the normal goshki we did. The male was Ginrin, so these must be. I told you I moved some of the egg grids into the wrong pond.
Mhm.
Those two little Ginrins are from him.
So have you kept them purely because they're Ginrin?
Yeah, you don't get many, and just see how they're doing alright.
And is that because you only spawned one metallic? Is that why you get less metallic in the Ginrin? Sorry, is that why you get less Ginrin in the spawning?
Yeah, with the normal goshki, the male was Ginrins, and also Ginrins recessive. So if both parents are Ginrin, they'd all be basically virtually come out Ginrin.
Yeah.
if there's only one gin ring, you probably only get 20% gin ring in the offspring.
Mm-hmm.
It varies, but yeah. And that one there's a standout.
Yeah, that's one.
Absolute standout little fish already.
Yeah, that's one that we pointed out when you scooped.
But that's when you see sort of farmers or whatever go, well there's your 1 in 1,000, 1 in 10,000. It's big, it's strong.
It's got a lovely
skin
pattern on
quality
it.
is amazing, it's got a nice pattern. If you had millions of these to go through,
That would be
you'd might have 10 or 20 of these, and these are your proper look after keepers.
Mm-hmm. What about this one with the paler pattern?
Well, yeah, these are sort of your
No,
background
not
fish.
that one.
No, they're both.
There's this one here with the paler pattern.
That one there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's again at 7 weeks old, you'll get a punt. When you think what the Goshki parents look like,
Yes.
you have so much developing to do.
So where this one here is completely yellow, would that end up like Key Matsuba?
I'd expect that to be, yeah. The problem with these is they might be Key Matsuba with black spots as well.
Right.
You've got the black, sort of the extra layer of black in them, if you like, which is going to kind of ruin them as Matsubas
Yeah.
if it's a bit dirty. But just trying to find those that have got
So yeah, there's your movers on, and there's your keepers. Not a very big ratio.
Again, if you had lots of fish, you'd
That's
just be
lovely.
picking the odd one out like
Yeah.
that. And there's got some good potential amongst them. That's a proper Goshki looking. What we'll do in a minute is I'll put a few of each type in a little bowl so we
Yeah.
can, like I say, showcase the best ones. They might not be the best ones.
Yeah, I can see pattern on that one.
Another gin ring Goshki there that I must have put a few across.
Ooh.
But yeah, that there would actually probably never see that on video.
Mm. This one.
Yeah, so this.
It's the size again, isn't
It's
it?
not so much the size. The black isn't a pattern on these.
Right.
That would develop into like full Matsuba. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's what they normally do with kajakus anyway. So yeah, they can flatter to deceive. They can look quite good without really. I think we'll get the 100 keepers I wanted. So. They look a very strong, the whole structure, the head shape, quality. Obviously that's a bit of a
Oddball.
oddball. So all these oddballs we're going to need to
Keep hold of.
keep and see what they do.
Yeah, that looked like a grey Shiro and Suri. Yeah. This one with the bright nose.
Are you pointing at these?
That one.
That one?
No, no, the other one.
No, that one's definitely got no pattern. That one there. Actually, yeah, it has.
It has, yeah.
Yeah, we're probably looking at 3 to 4 year old before these dark ones
Start developing
really showing
properly.
their best.
Yeah.
So it's
I can,
a long journey, and we have to do it. Grow some out for that period of time to really know where we're going with them.
Yeah.
They're pretty lively little fellas, I'll give them that.
Just check it out.
Catching.
There's 2 in there.
There's 2 in there, one jumped out.
One jumped out the sieve. There's still some stunning fish in there, even though it's the reject pot.
Because we don't know what we're going to do.
Just the move on. It's not
Yeah.
rejects.
The move on pond.
The move on pond.
The thing with koi is at every point in their lives is a point where they're going to leave a farm for one reason or another.
Yeah,
Because of space, because of too many of a variety. Because we don't know these, they will go as our C grades,
yeah,
and they'll either be C grade or someone will do well. If we knew what they're going to do a bit more. So you got 250 of these at the moment, yeah?
yeah.
So I reckon, like I said, you might have 25 to 50
Good ones.
select out.
Yeah, you're doing
Not
very
good.
well actually for a chain. There's quite a nice little bowl there.
Again, this is for Goshki, that's what you're looking for.
Oh yes.
Wow.
Start to see the
The pattern and everything.
pattern, reticulation.
That white is white.
What I might do with these is stick them in a tank for a few weeks and just
bring-
let them see what
Bring 'em
patterns
on.
change. 'Cause
Yeah.
so early doing this, the chance of some
Missing
of
a
these-
couple.
these going backwards and some of them coming good is quite
Yeah.
high. If I can find somewhere to put them.
So someone's going to get a good deal. So, where's he gone? This one here, will that end up more like Ginmatsuba?
Yeah, with the dark head, you normally get the reticulation come through them, but we won't be that strong.
Mm-hmm.
It's like some of our Kajaki parents, some of them are really dark reticulation.
Yeah.
It comes from deep in, and others almost like Arawakis were just dark, edging in the scale,
Yep.
part of the scale. A lot of that depends on what they've been crossed with over the years.
Is that Kinrin?
Another one of the little.
Yeah, I could see that sparkle from over here.
When I moved the eggs, the sheets of eggs, and split them down, I moved a few of the Ginrin Goshkin with these by accident, and vice versa.
Mm-hmm. There's loads in there now.
The bigger scoops. Seems like those, but next cull these will be halved again.
Yeah.
So my 100 becomes 50, whatever. It's not a lot of product.
It's a nice
Scoop of free there. What do you see you liked?
You like your buy, 50p?
Pick it out, you got to try and remember it. On its journey.
that one.
That
That's it.
one.
Yep.
Come on, let's get that on camera, particularly.
Yep.
It's almost patterned.
Very patterned.
Looks like a
That's all, cupcakes.